Hello there, it's me, Andy Sanderson, back again for episode 2 in my series about saving time and making your house hunting in Snowdonia more enjoyable. Now this episode is going to be so contentious that I've decided that I've got to present it standing up. It's called Choosing Which Properties to View. It's a bit longer than episode 1 because choosing the right properties to view will be a definite way to save you a huge amount of time and trouble. Big tip number 1, rank your priorities about the property and location. Decide what you actually need as essential versus what is just on your wish list or would be nice to have. So first of all, consider property priorities. Unless you're building a brand new house, there's simply no existing property out there anywhere that's going to give you every single thing that you've always dreamed of. So don't set yourself up for disappointment and frustration. Instead, make a list of must-haves. List of maybe 3 to 5 things, and those must-haves should also be things that are extremely difficult or impossible to create in a home when they've not already got it in. Things like needing a bungalow to avoid stairs, low maintenance design, the suitability for pets, garden size or parking facilities. They will also be related to the 3 questions you asked yourself in episode 1, which I'm sure you remember were: why are you buying? What do you want the property to do for you? And how are you going to finance the purchase? And what is your budget? Next, consider location priorities. Lots of buyers are so focused on the property they completely underestimate the importance of locality. Location is by far the biggest factor affecting a property's value, and it's one of the few things you really cannot change if it's not right. Decide what your location priorities are early on by considering some of the following. Make a list of facilities and services that you need. Shops, schools, work, transport or hospitals. Are there family or friends you visit regularly? Consider how easy and how accessible they all need to be from your new property. These considerations could help you decide if you're more likely to move to a town, village or a remote situation. You then have to think, are you okay being on a busy road? Do you mind steep hills? Do you need to be on the level? Or are you specifically looking for a good view? Is living inland amongst the Snowdonia scenery fine? Or are you moving especially to be near the mountains or the sea? Big tip number 2. From our own personal and very successful house hunting experience, if you really feel you must go charging about looking at 5 or 10 properties that are really getting you excited, just do drive-pasts to start with. I guarantee you'll be likely to rule most of them out after a drive-by for one reason or another, and you'll leave yourself with much more time to assess other locations and several more properties on the trip. I cannot overemphasize, make sure you are familiar with an area before you ever book an actual viewing appointment there. Before you arrange to visit the locality, research the neighbourhood online, in local newspapers and by talking to us. Before viewing, make sure you've visited the locality and driven and ideally walked around the area to familiarise yourself with it. Consider whether the location will be convenient for the lifestyle that you and your family want to enjoy and aspire to. Will it be too lively, too quiet, too remote, etc.? Use the internet effectively to get your homework done in advance. Go on our own YouTube channel to see some of our local area videos. There's a couple of links up here for you to look at later if you like. Also, click the View Location button on our own website property details page. Use our own website because it has more information on it about property location than what we can fit onto Rightmove or onthemarket.com. Once you've assessed your property and location priorities that I've talked about, then, ta-da! Big tip number 3. Only view homes that meet your criteria. It's simple, but it's an absolute waste of time and effort looking way out of your price range or not in the right location at property that doesn't meet your criteria. It'll really help to work with us during your house hunt so that we can help point out the homes that really do fit your criteria and which ones you should actually visit in person. Tip number 4. If in doubt about a property, ask us the questions about the things that are most important to you before you view. This one important tip alone will help save you lots of unnecessary long journeys, wasted petrol, aborted viewings and valuable time. So always ask before about important points before confirming an appointment. So let us know what you think in the comments box below, or give me a call if you want to talk to me about your requirements. Episode 3 is next, and it's all about doing your viewings. But I'm going home now, and that's all for another day. I'm Andy the estate agent. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye for now.